2 steps forward and 55 steps back. My goodness, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Oh, welcome to the show! I am your host, Andrew Illy! And this is the ball of truth. What's going on, man? Thank you very much for joining me. Wherever you are around the world, wherever you are, you silly motherfuckers. Oh, I see the chat going off already, and I feel yous. I feel it too. Oh boy. Where do we begin with this one, man? I'll tell you where we begin. That was the worst overall performance all season. Hands down. Let's all welcome back the round 1 to 4 Navy Blues. Welcome back, guys. This team is bipolar. Everything positive from last week was in reverse this week. The total opposite performance, man. And I feel like we have been scammed. We are in a long-term scam. Carlton are like those charity workers that you see lurking around like creeps outside Woolies and Coles. Seriously. You want to help out because you feel bad for these people. They're hurting, they're suffering, whatever charity it is and whatever foundation it is. But at the end of every month, you know, they need every help they can get. At the end of every month, you're the one suffering because you realize it's an ongoing payment. You just wanted to give a one-off payment to help these guys that are hurting and suffering. And that's what I feel like this is. This relationship is a scam. And you're the one who ends up getting hurt. Seriously. It's shocking, man. Shocking. Unbelievable. People are saying bring back the Maxi Bon. This was worse than the Maxi Bon. I don't know what the worst ice cream in the world is, but that's what we are. Unbelievable, man. Buffalo Bill Swiss cheese. Hey, the Buffalo Bill is good, man. I'm a fan of the Buffalo Bill. Last week we were the Super Choc drumstick, man. There's just 4 layers of brilliance. In the first half of the season we're the Maxi Bon, you know, only playing one half. But tonight, we lost all 4 quarters, man. All 4 quarters. So, we were nothing. We were just the stick. We were just the stick of the ice cream. There was no ice cream around the stick, man. My goodness me. Unbelievable. The win against Cats last week just means nothing. It means fucking nothing. And I titled my video on Monday for Monday Footy Fits. I uploaded it on Tuesday, but I titled that video, "The Blues are back, ... for now." Because I knew. That was a warning. I fucking knew that this very well could happen. And we witnessed it tonight, man. It's seriously, it's like, it's worse than round 1, to be honest. I reckon this loss, because we didn't even win a quarter. We didn't even look like winning a quarter, man. What we witnessed tonight was absolutely pathetic. In every way, shape or form. And tonight I'll be naming players again who should, seriously, on selection night, should be considered to be dropped. They're on the chopping block. I'm not scared, man. This is a ball of truth. I'm going to name and shame. I love them, but it comes from a place of tough love. Bad luck. Tonight, No intensity. No pace. We looked slow, flat-footed, lethargic. It was like it was a preseason game for us out there. Our pressure was soft. Our tackling looked piss weak. My God, how many slip tackles were there? Unreal. There was no meaning behind those tackles. Like, are you scared of getting hurt? Like, what's going on? I don't understand. Ridiculous, man. There was zero communication out there. How many times tonight did you see a player going for a mark, a defender going for a mark, and another Carlton player has just gone in for the spoil or tried to impact the contest when the Carlton player who was going for it clearly had the ball? Someone talk. Say, hey, if it's Sardi's ball. Fuck off. Didn't see that shit tonight, man. Spoiling each other, just getting in each other's way. It was crazy. It was, yuck. It was fucking disgusting. And how many times did that happen tonight? Spoiling each other. Our basic skills. For instance, kicking a 15-meter to 20-meter pass. Atrocious. Fucking god-awful. Seriously, couldn't hit a pass. Grubbing it along the ground. And like there wasn't even any pressure, so I don't understand what happened. What happened here? Butchering everything. Shocking technique. Like some of the technique is just lazy, man. It's like they're in the backyard kicking it. Mate, you're AFL fucking professional players. Come on. You got to be better. And it was just lazy. There was no real force behind it. Then the panic long bomb started. Those long bombs are back. Woohoo! Go Blues! Fucking shut up. I'm sick of it, man. The fumbling tonight, disgusting. We weren't locked in. We looked scared, like little pussies, clueless out there. Oh. And take nothing away from Crows. Honestly, they were ferocious, fast, clinical. They destroyed us. They destroyed us, man. Seriously. Elbow deep in the anus, man. Fisted. Fucking ridiculous. And the way we dropped our heads when things weren't going our way. Oh, it just makes me realize that despite 3 wins in a row, that nothing has really changed. Nothing has changed, man. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, I'm having audio issues here. Sorry about that. Mike's going nuts. Well, where was I up to? Oh, yeah, the way we dropped our head tonight. Sorry, guys, about that. The way we dropped our head tonight, it just made me realize how mentally weak we still are. The trauma caught up to us again, and we're right back to square one. We're actually behind square one. It's so bad. I don't know what happened from last week to this week. We're bipolar. Carlton is bipolar. So many players tonight went missing. Seriously, it was so bad, man. In the first quarter, we reverted back to the old habits, and our first quarters have usually been our best. We've only lost one first quarter all season, and who was that against? Was that Hawthorn? I think it was Hawthorn. So I knew from the get-go, man, that this was just, my goodness, it wasn't going to be our day. So when I saw us kicking long, panicking, 2v1, we're kicking to 2v1s again. Charlie's got 4 defenders on him, for fuck's sake. It was just, the game was already out of reach, man. We started so bad, outnumbered everywhere, outpaced, outworked, outmuscled, disconnected. We were disjointed. We didn't look like a team, and we were on all different wavelengths. We can lip read. Thanks, Bobs. Sorry. With my mic, but I hope you guys can hear me okay. It might just be on my end. Yeah, Disjointed, man. We carried nothing from last week into this week. And that was the most disappointing thing. Seriously, like, it was two totally different teams if you compare the two. We got exposed defensively. Our positioning was all over the place, man. An absolute mess. Like, how much space did the Crows have? God. And I think 8 games in now, where, what are we? This was round 8, yep. Voss, our coach, needs to realise that Jesse Motlop is not good enough for this spot in the team. He was bad tonight. I couldn't give a fuck that he kicked a goal. Like, who cares? Like, who cares? It was a deliberate out of bounds and he's just snapped one. All right, whatever, man. He didn't do anything. He's way too weak. He's not even fast. And I'll get to that in the first quarter. Oh, man, he just... No gut running in him. No tank, man. Turns it over without pressure. Doesn't add anything valuable, really, to this side. He's one. Akers, McGovern, Doherty, Mackay. On paper, these names look really nice, man. If you looked at that, you'd be like, oh, yeah, cool. Some good quality players there. They were all fucking terrible. Akers, he's been bad all season. I think he had one decent game. I don't know what, but in previous seasons, he's been amazing. So what the fuck happened to him this year? Just looks a shell of himself. Mackay this week, he was a skid mark on the underpants of the Mackay last week. Seriously. Soft, non-existent, hardly got involved in the game. My God. McGovern. Mitch McGovern was back to being the soft, scared of contact, piss weak Gov that we dislike. And we saw that early on this season. Dropping marks because he thinks someone's behind him. He thinks contact is coming. Butchering kicks left, right, and center. Turnover king. I mean, where was the last week Mitch McGovern? What the fuck happened? Did we go through a freaking time warp or something, man? Unreal. Doc didn't add anything to this team. I feel bad because I love Doc. And I was glad he got recalled, but I think his days are numbered, man. I hate saying it, because seriously, the shit he's gone through, but he's just not performing. Our small forwards did fuck all. Fogarty, Durden, despite kicking 2 goals, Motlop, they all did nothing, man. The young guys, no impact. Will White, Cooper Lord, nothing today. Lewis Young, soft as butter. Seriously. The kicking, our kicking, oh my God. Last week was the biggest improvement in our kicking I've ever seen. Seriously. And this week, what happened? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, man. Oh, it was so bad. So many turnovers. And they were costly as well. Unreal. Like, our kicking is just cringeworthy. TDK, his kicking alone, was one of the worst techniques of kicking a footy I've ever seen. It hurts to watch. It makes me cringe. You know when you, like, wash your hands and you start getting water down your sleeve by accident and it just feels so fucking annoying? That's what I feel like when I'm watching this. It's annoying. It's crazy, man. Hewitt, Cripps, Hollins, they were okay. They tried, man. What can they do when everyone around them's doing fuck all? Walsh and Chera didn't do anything. Walsh... What happened to Walsh? Last week, he's back, man. He's back. He's looking good. Tonight... Speaking of back, there must have been something wrong with his back. He did fuck all. Charlie had some shocking kicks. Our kicks... Oh... It's a disease, man. It's infectious and contagious. It just... As soon as one player does it, man, everyone does it. Overall, everyone was just shit out. As a team, we were just shit house. Adelaide beat us again. And one of the best attributes we have as a team is giving us fans false hope. Seriously, we've been scammed by the bipolar Navy Blues. We take one step forward, two steps back. It's just crazy, man. We got destroyed. And we even made Adelaide look better than what they are. Seriously. I'm telling you now, if the Carlton from last week rocked up tonight, you're backing us every day of the week. But none of that was there. Our pressure was just non-existent. Unreal, man. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's so hard being a Carlton supporter. Honestly, I know teams haven't won premierships in a long time, and like St Kilda, they're suffering, and Melbourne were suffering before they won theirs. But I don't think, if you pack in the last 30 years of being a Carlton supporter, it accumulates to like 160 years of pain. That's the way it feels. It's so hard to explain it to someone if you're not a Carlton supporter. We're meant to be this big enterprise, man. We're Carlton. We've won 16 flags. They need 16 fucking head kicks, man. Wake up. Seriously, I don't get it. What happened, man? The final score, we got destroyed. 16-14, 110 to 7-8, 50. We scored 7 goals. 7 goals for the game. And Adelaide do it to us again. It is insane. It's insane, man. I'm going to get to the chat before we get into anything else. But actually, before I get to you guys in the chat, hit that like button for me if you're enjoying the show. Subscribe. We hit 500, or we're over 500 now, but thank you to everyone for subscribing, and just keep it going. If you're new here, if you've come back and you're enjoying the show, subscribe. Hit the like button, turn the bell on for all notifications. Follow me on all social media. balloftruth_pod. I'm always tweeting during the games, and I stopped tweeting in the last because I couldn't be fucked. The game was done. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Thank you, Bev Tone, in the chat. Drop a like for this guy who's suffering like all of you. We're in it together, man. Stronger together and trauma together. Oh, man. But yeah, follow me on all social medias, guys, and leave a comment. Go nuts in the live chat. I'll get to you guys now. Bev Tone, it's okay. I'm only dead on the inside. I feel ya. Jay Baggers, our coaches are a motherfuckers, Andrew. Danny Finn, the only thing that's made me smile this Arvo is your intro. Thank you, Danny. Hey, Andrew, hope you're well, mate. What a putrid effort in SA. Shocking, Danny. Thank you, man. Swiss cheese, sack Voss. Toss Voss. Oh, man. Brandon, always look forward to the show. Thank you, brother. I was at the game. Wow. I feel bad for you, man. What? Oh, for all Carlton supporters that went up there, I really feel bad because of that performance was just pathetic. It was disgusting. That would have sucked. I hope you stayed till the end and, enjoyed the experience somewhat, man. I don't know. The Bops, how is Motlop carried each week? Should not be in the side. I'm done. And it's not personal. Jesse Motlop, you got to be dropped. Coaches, if you ever listen to this, you got to do it, man. Got to do it. Enough is enough. Oh, boy. Jay Baggers, deep defense, no pressure, no overlap, no theme. Yep. Bev Tone, Carlton versus Adelaide, welcome to your reoccurring nightmare. It's shocking. The last 4-5 times they've ripped us, man. The one time we should have beat him was last year, round 6. We're up by 3 goals with like a minute and 2 minutes to go. And we butchered it. We choked. Unreal. I'm loving all the ice cream analogies here. It's so good. Bevtone, we are just the stick after someone had already eaten the ice cream. That's what I said. We are the stick. There's no ice cream to this team. Swiss cheese, we need the truth. He's coming. The truth, for you guys who don't know, is a character on the show, and he's going to launch on this one. I think I might get him down for Monday Footy Fits. Get the truth down at Princess Park. You're giving me ideas, Swiss cheese. The Bobs, Carlton are really consistent at losing. Mott flop. He was Mott flop tonight. Bevtone, I just don't understand how we can go to Adelaide Oval and give the same performances each year for like 20 years. Yeah, we have a bad record against Adelaide at their home ground. Gather round, different story. But this, I don't know if you guys were feeling this before the game. I was excited all the way up until today, and I just wasn't feeling something. Something was off, and I'm like, I think we're going to lose. And I fucking tipped us. I don't know why. What am I thinking? Stupid. I know Adelaide always do it to us. But yeah, man. Half-assed tradie, we stunk so bad. Ooh, putrid. Putrid. Your mic is in Carlton form, Bev Don't says. Oh no. Akers and Motlop, good riddance. Yep, Akers needs to be dropped, no question. What has happened to Blake Akers, man? Half-assed. Saved our asses in 2023. He did. But he's just no good this year, man. Walsh copped a big corky early on. Yes, I did forget about that. Maybe that's what it was, and he was sore. Just, I don't know. Swiss cheese. Lewis Young, still the softest player on any list. I agree. Soft like butter, sitting on a sweaty bald man's lower back after having just run from the couch to the fridge to grab a slice of chocolate cake. What a description, Swiss cheese. Oh, gosh, you guys are cracking me up here. This is therapy for all of us, I think. Bluesy, we are suffering PTSD. It is. It's crazy, man. Let's get into it, man. First quarter. Oh, my. So, the 3 changes that Voss made was kind of expected. So, Zach Williams got injured. Jack Silvani got injured. I hope they're back soon. Jack Silvani more. We need him more back in the back line. Cottrell, I don't know if anyone knows if he got injured or dropped. I have no idea. I can't imagine him being dropped in a winning side. That would baffle my brain. I'm sure he's sore, but anyway, Doherty came in. Lewis Young came in, and Cowan was a sub. So, and rest in peace, Peter Bosusto as well. I forgot to mention that on Monday. So, even worse, we've got the armband. We're playing for a legend. He won 2 premierships, and we dish out that performance. Disgusting. Embarrassing. Seriously. Rest in peace. Right at the beginning of the game, Ollie Hollands tackled Tex Walker holding the ball. And I'm like, fucking awesome. Ollie Hollands, who's not the strongest player, literally won a free kick against Tex, who's a beast. And I'm like, if that's the pressure we're applying early on, cool. Love it. Thanks, Bevtone. Ankle injury for Cots. There we go. Unfortunately. So, yeah. After that tackle from Ollie Hollands, I'm like, I had a little bit of hope here, even though it was early days. But then, that was the last of it, man, because we started fumbling. We couldn't get it past halfway for the first, 5 to 6 minutes. Rankin got the first goal, and it was 23 touches to 10 at this point. Adelaide were up to 8-0. Cripps got the goal back. TDK from the throw-in. Nice little tap behind him, and Cripps snapped one. That was a brilliant tap by TDK, who I don't think was good tonight, but he did well there. Fogarty got the next goal. Jesse Motlop got caught holding the ball in the middle. You know what? He probably should have got a free kick for high for this one. I don't know if you guys remember it. It was a turnover in the end. They counted. They kicked the goal. Fogarty, 14-6. Then Motlop pissed me off so fucking much. It was when Fogarty put the ball inside 50, and it was a race between Jesse Motlop and Josh Worrell. Motlop's got the... I'm going to break this mic. I'm so sorry. Motlop had to start. He just looks so fucking slow. I couldn't believe it. Do you guys remember that one? I will half-ass trading, man. I just want to... Shut up. But yeah, man. That Jesse Motlop run, I'm like, how slow is he? If he's not fast, then why is he in this side? You can't hear me, Bluesy? Can you guys hear me now? There's probably like a 5-second delay with the chat and me. So I hope you guys can hear me. I'll wait for you guys for confirmation for that one. So sorry about that. I think I'll continue. No one said anything yet. All right, where are we? Mike is back now. Thanks, Bluesy. So yeah, it should have been a certain goal to Jesse Motlop, but whatever, man. He just didn't have the legs, and I couldn't believe it. It was the first quarter. Adelaide counter-attack after this. Neil Bullen scores the goal from the kick-in, the one that they rushed from Worrell. Adelaide just loose plays everywhere, man. Everywhere. That made it 20-7. Too much time and space on the ball, Adelaide. I don't know what our structure was. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Swiss cheese. So, yeah, man. Adelaide were getting in behind us so easily. Jesse Motlop then scored his only goal of the game. A snap from the boundary after a deliberate free kick. That was the only thing he did. Haynes dropped a mark where he should have taken it. I don't know what happened here, man. Adelaide go inside 50. Dawson on his own at the top of the square. Goal. Should have been spoiled. Weeders and Carroll were there, but they just mistimed this whole thing. And Dawson's taken the mark, who looked like freaking Wayne Carey tonight. Unbelievable. So, 26-14, just conceding way too easily. Like, there was still half a quarter left, and it was 26-14. Neil Bullen, goal, got his second. Free kick in the middle for God knows what. I still don't know what this was for. And Rochelle shanked the kick, and it just landed in Neil Bullen's arms, man. And that's when you knew that things weren't going our way. Early, 32-14, our old bad habits started kicking in now. Where the long kicks to Charlie, 3v1, 3v1, sometimes 4v1, with just panic kicking long for no reason at all. It's the first quarter. Unbelievable. Harry Mackay was non-existent. We looked slow, off the pace. Our skills were terrible early. Led to so many turnovers. Adelaide's pressure was way better than ours. And we just couldn't get out of first gear, man. Our entries sucked all night, especially in this first quarter, and the intensity was just not there, especially compared to last week. We were just too soft. Too soft. So it was 33-14 at quarter time. Lewis Young, I noted in that quarter, he just looks so uncomfortable every time the ball gets close. Like he's shitting his dacks. I hate it's so hard to watch. Second quarter, Charlie Kerner with a huge goal. Bombed it from 60 metres out. There was nothing to kick to. So he's just decided, fuck it, I'm going to go myself. And that made it 33-20. But in the lead up to that one and after this, how many times were Adelaide sucking us in, drawing in that player and then just handballing it over the top? It kept happening and happening and happening all game. It was so hard to watch, man. And they were destroying us. They had numbers everywhere. Hewitt was taken high, 40 metres out. The umpire decided not to give this. And this is when it's 33-20. I'm not blaming umpires, but it should have given that one. Then, McGovern dropping easy marks again. Started dropping them and thinking someone's behind him. Then, long kicks to no one. Here come the bad habits again. Wasteful 5 minutes when we had possession. I've unplugged my headset, so tell me if you guys can hear me. Just give me a thumbs up in the chat. Where am I up to? Oh, yeah. Lewis Young got pushed in the back. Tex marks. He missed that one. Then Tex got his goal. This is just so disappointing. Thank you, Swiss Cheese. I know, it's crazy. I just unplugged the thing. But let me know if you can hear me, man. Tex Walker, after some sloppy, fumbly turnovers, then we win a tackle, no one mops up, we get punished, and then Adelaide go and kick the goal. We're just leaking shit goals at the moment. Crows, very next play, get the clearance. Keys, who turned into Superman every time he plays Carlton, gets the crumbs, back-to-back goals. Weeders took out Haynes in this play, and it's suddenly 48-21. Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to buy a new microphone, man. I think it's my mic that keeps playing up. So I've unplugged for now, and hopefully you guys can hear me. Our kicking was fucking atrocious. Couldn't hit those 15 to 20 metre passes. We're all over the shop. Players dropping to the ground. And as soon as... It's one of my pet hates, man. When players drop to the ground, that play is over for us. Adelaide just swept it and counter-attacked. And it was one after another. Crows ripping us apart. They didn't even need to do too much to do this. Like, it was just more us being shit. Half-ass tradie, where is the super like? Donate some money. Guys, now that I've hit 500, the super chat is coming. So that's good news. After one of the worst quarters of all season, all year, it probably was one of the worst quarters of footy I've ever seen. The cherry on top was Dawson kicking a goal on the halftime siren. Goal from the pocket. Outworked, outmuscled, outnumbered. Outpaced. 55-22, we're down by 33 points at halftime. Same old story, man. It just gets worse and worse from here. We didn't win a quarter all game. All game, man. The best play all game came right at the beginning of the third quarter. And that was Sard winning a huge tackle on the monster Thilthorpe, holding the ball in the defensive 50 pocket. He passed to Chera. Chera with a spearing ball to Cripps. Elijah Hollands continued the run in the centre square. Cripps has handballed right over the top, and Elijah Hollands with a silky kick found Durden for a goal. And that was amazing. It was a great goal. We didn't do it enough tonight. Play through the middle and play with dare. We were just scared little pussies tonight. But that was a great goal. Durden finished it off 56-28. Great assist by Elijah as well. Everyone was good in the build-up. Then Charlie Curnow missed a chance he should have scored. Harry was just awful. Decided not... Harry Mackay marked it 51 metres out. So he would have had to kick this thing from 55 metres out. I have seen Harry Mackay kick the ball 60 metres before. So I don't know why he didn't have the confidence to just have a go at this point. Instead, and this was the second time he's done this, he decides to set it up. But man, this kick, when it landed about 25 metres out in the pocket to absolutely no one. Adelaide have just got an easy mark like they had all game up until this point. How many entries we did where Adelaide just intercept marked it was ridiculous. But this Harry Mackay one, oh my God, I fucking flipped out. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Unbelievable, man. So that pissed me off. And he just had a bad game. And then, right after this, man, Crows had a counter-attack and Keys scored the goal. So easily. It was just a 2-goal turnaround. 63-29. Rochelle got the next goal. Just shit defending. They were so open. 69-29. They're up by 40 points. Durden got his second goal. Lord got the assist. It was a set shot after the clearance after that Rochelle goal. So it's still 34 points at this point. We're not out of it just yet, technically, but the way the game's going, it's just awful. Umpires were also really bad in this quarter. Tex Walker clearly got caught holding the ball. So he's had it for at least a few seconds, and he's gone the fend off, got tackled by 2 Carlton players, and the umpire didn't give the free kick for holding the ball. 15 seconds later, George Hewitt gets a push in the back and they paid holding the ball or something like that. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? In the second quarter, Charlie Curnow received a pass and he's literally picked up the ball and within 0.1 seconds got tackled. Had no prior opportunity. Whistle, holding the ball. Where is the consistency, umpire? Fuck off, mate. That pissed me off. Anyway, I'm not blaming the umpires, but seriously, ridiculous. Dawson then got the next goal. Uncontested mark, 15 metres out. What the fuck was everyone watching? This was Wiedering's fault. He was marking him to begin with as the ball's travelling in and just stood behind the pack and did nothing, and everyone else was just watching. And Dawson got an easy mark, top of the square, kicked the goal. 75-36, the game's done. Rochelle got another goal, easy snap, clearance from Adelaide the next play. Just bad defending. Our defending tonight, we were just exposed, man. So awful. Sard was about to mark the ball on the next play and spoilt by McGovern. And then Isaac Rankin picked up the pieces and scored another goal. They're up by 51 points. Unbelievable. Pathetic. Pathetic, man. 88-36. We're on 5 goals at 3/4 time. And this is just where I stopped taking notes, man. I didn't care about the last quarter. I was just flat after this. What do we do, man? What do we do? And the final score, we ended up losing by 60 points. So, 51 points down at 3/4 time. You'd think maybe Voss would get into these players' heads and be like, motherfuckers, yous have been shit all game, win the last quarter, and get some pride back. Nah. It was just got worse and worse, man. I think we kicked a couple of goals in that quarter. Charlie Curnow and Cripps scored our 2 goals, but then we got outscored anyway and we lost the quarter. And it was 110-50. We scored 50 points. Unbelievable. Swiss cheese. Harry Mackay plays footy like a baby giraffe trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Tall, confused, and completely unaware of what's going on around him. I feel that too, Swiss cheese. I feel like there's a moment of hesitation every time he goes for a mark. Last week, he came up clutch in the last quarter. Whatever that mindset that he usually has was out the window and he became a beast. This week, no confidence. Back to, like, where did your confidence go from last week? It's just crazy. Voss is contracted till after 2026. Get horse, pay Voss out. Says half-ass tradie. My goodness, man. I mean, where do we go from here? If we got Saints next Friday and they're another bogey side of ours. Even if we beat them, like, who cares at this point? There's so many more of these performances coming. You can just see it. And it makes no sense. 3 weeks of good footy, and then we drop a performance like this. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. It hurts. It hurts. But I guess we move on to Saints next week. A lot of players should be considered to be dropped this week, man. Like I said, there was only a few shining lights. Maybe Cripps and Hewitt, the usual suspects that dug in. The rest did nothing, man. Overall, it's just one of the worst performances I've ever seen. And definitely the worst for the season. Might be the worst. Top 5 worst under Voss. I reckon that is scary, man. At this point of his tenure. Shocking. James, hi all. What was that garbage? It was garbage, man. And it feels like we're just back to where we were at the start of the season, doesn't it? We're 3-5 now. We had the opportunity. It was a big opportunity to go 4-4. And we failed. We are a failure, man. Scammed. We're just one of those sides that take 1 step forward and 2 steps back. That's the only way I can describe it. Last week's win means nothing to me right now. Seriously, nothing. I was so happy last week. This week, I'm just like, what the fuck did we just witness? But man, if you guys are enjoying the show, remember to hit that like button. Helps the channel out, guys, and subscribe if you're new here. I'll just go through some stats, some game stats here. They had so many more disposals than us, and it felt that way the whole game. It was 380 to 311. Total opposite of last week, man. Crazy stuff. 224 kicks to 194 and 156 handballs to 117. Our handball game wasn't there tonight. Umpires were not to blame. They were bad, but not to blame. Uncontested possessions tonight was 255 to 192. Massive difference there. Marks, they had more marks, 120 to 94, and more contested marks, 17 to 9. Unreal, man. Hit-outs, wow, 45 to 19. Unbelievable, man. They won the clearances, 38 to 30. I can't believe we had more tackles. Our tackles were shit, but we had more. Inside 50s, 58 to 36. And our 36 entries were no good, man. And that's the difference. That right there. Unbelievable, man. I'm curious to see who got our tackles, actually. Ollie Hollands got 6. Cripps had 5. The next best was Chera with 3. And a lot of players had 3. Our pressure was just nowhere near what it was last week, man. And the overall theme of this is just we are not good enough. That's it. I said it weeks and weeks ago. We had a little bit of glimpses of hope in the last 3 weeks, and especially when we beat Geelong. But tonight was the true test. Last week was test 1. This week was test 2. And we needed to pass this to have any idea of where we were going to finish at the end of the season. But man, finals, you can forget it, guys. No way, man. No way. We'll win some more games this season, don't get me wrong. But we have too many of these traumatic performances left in the tank. And that will be our downfall, like it was last year. These mental relapses, man. And that's why we won't be successful this year. I don't know what it's down to, man. How we can be so good last week and then this week it's a totally different side. Bevto, nowhere near a flag. 100%. At least we know that one thing for sure. Yep. This was, if anyone had any belief that we were flag contenders, this is confirmation tonight that we are not. Simple as that, man. Couldn't even back up our best win, which was last week of the season. And you know what? If we went out there tonight and gave it everything and we lost, I would not be as disappointed. But the effort out there today was fucking shithouse. And that's the most disappointing thing. Just going to go to the chat. The Bops. Who is going to win the next flag out of the following teams? Richmond, Carlton, Essendon, North, West Coast, and St Kilda. That's a good question. Honestly, I think St Kilda or Richmond, right there, out of all them. Isn't that funny? Bevtone. We are uncoachable. No matter who the coach is, the team is mentally fragile. I don't see any coach who can actually fix that. Yep. Now, Voss will cop a bit of the blame for this one. And that's fine. He deserves a little bit of it. But you're right, Bevtone. Because last week, no one said a bloody thing about Voss. And we ripped Geelong all game and got a huge win. So it's a mentality thing. Because you could see it in the first 5 minutes. The heads dropping. The intensity wasn't there. The pressure wasn't there. Now that is on the coaches to lift the team. But it's not on the coaches when you can't hit a 15-meter pass, man. And your skills are terrible. As a coach, Voss is fucking tearing whatever hair he has left out of his head when he sees that shit. Because we are. So it's those type of things aren't his fault. Structure and game plan, yes, that is the coach's fault. But, man, the pressure was just not there tonight. It seems like they know what games like this mean. Hard work. They don't like hard work. They'll have to put in week in, week out to be anywhere near the top teams. Easy option, lay down, says Danny Finn. Yeah, man, the inconsistency here is scary. It's frightening to think of the difference of the two teams from last week to this week. That's why at the start of the show, I said we are the bipolar Navy Blues. There's so much mental trauma in this team, and I don't know how that's ever going to leave our system. It's painful. I hate it, and I don't see how it's going to fix, unfortunately, right now. Just that false hope, man. That false hope. Scotty Down Under. How many years is it going to take for Voss to either change the game style or change the players, as this is not getting any better? Couldn't agree more. Corey, can't rely on contest and pressure alone if you're not bringing it every week. I agree. That is Voss's game plan, contest. And tonight the contest wasn't there, and our skills aren't good enough to back it up. And then we got slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. Bevtone, I envy Collingwood. It makes me sick. Me too. And I had in my predictions before the season that they were going to win the flag. They had an off year last year, but they recruited well. They had their hangover. They'll be back, man. They're probably beating Geelong right now. I haven't even looked at the score, but they'll be up there. Them and the Lions, they're always good. Geelong's always good. These clubs, man, from the top down, they're always strong. Carlton have not had that for a long, long time. We're so inconsistent. Ah, man. Guys, I'm going to leave you to it. The Bops, if you thought Carlton were bad, check out the Liberal Party tonight. I don't know what's going on in the voting. Don't get me started on politics, because I will rant for hours. Seriously, Liberal and Labor can get stuffed, and the Greens, stuff them too. Man, I don't know. I'll tune into that later. We'll probably have to do a whole episode after the season on politics, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. I'll probably get a lot of hate for what I believe in. But man, not tonight. Guys, I'm going to leave you to it. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. Thank you so much to everyone who has so far. If you can be fucked, man, I forget too if I'm watching a stream that I like. But if you can, just smack it. Just give it a little tap. Little tap, taparoo. Like Billy Madison. And subscribe, man. We've hit our over 500 mark. We've got to get to 1,000. That's the goal. But yeah, leave a comment. Tell me what you thought of the game, man. Go nuts in there. Turn the bell on for notifications and follow me on all social medias. Guys, try and enjoy your weekend. It sucks when Carlton lose. Weekends are ruined for me when this happens, but whatever, man. Pies are up by 7 at halftime, says Jai. There you go. Yuck. Cats lost Tom Stewart, I believe, as well. So there you go. Paul, don't forget to activate your super chat and donations so we can all chip in for a new mic. Thanks, Paul. I will. Guys, that is happening. Super chats will be coming up very soon as we hit the 500 mark. So thank you, guys. I love you all. Enjoy your night. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on Monday night for Monday Footy Fits episode 9, where the truth might return. Character on the show who will launch scathing rants on some of these players. Look forward to it. I'll see you guys then. Love you all. Adios. Good night. And remember, subscribe, man.